Hi, welcome to the Crochet Authority podcast, the best and maybe smallest corner of the internet, where three incredibly talented and beautiful women claim to know everything there is to know about fiber arts.
We are Morgan,
Anna,
And Savannah.
three crocheters turned BFFs who consistently have too much to say.
consider this a glimpse into not only our conversations, but our overflowing and powerful minds. From our group chat to your ears, welcome to the pod.
We said some really funny things before we started recording, and you're just gonna have to take our word for it.
It was really good.
Sorry.
Really good. We always say our best stuff before Morgan presses record, which is really sad because we can't monetize that. So we just have to actually talk and laugh. That kind of sucks.
Oh no.
Everyone, welcome. Episode
Welcome
2. We've made it to a second episode.
The first one is not out yet.
Not,
At the point of recording.
At the point of recording this, for them it's out. It's been 2
For you
weeks.
guys.
They
I
probably
would hope
listened
so.
to it 70 times.
If not, get on it.
Homework. When was the last time we recorded? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Before you guys went on
pre-vacation.
vacation. Yeah.
We actually have a lot to catch up on.
Anna and Savannah went on vacation. Not
did.
together, but
No.
they both went on vacation.
Imagine,
I
imagine we went and
Road
didn't
trip.
invite Morgan. It was a
LOL,
super
that'd be
hard.
crazy.
I know. It was a super hard time for Morgan. She was bored without us, constantly texting.
I
every
wouldn't say
waking
that. I
moment.
would say I was doing a lot of work.
Got it. Got it. Well, you were sad.
Yeah.
I just know in your heart.
Yeah. Savannah had
Yeah.
no service whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, that was awesome. I loved it. I learned that I thought I had auto pay on for my phone service, and I didn't. So somehow I just didn't pay for my service, even though I've been automatically paying for like 5 years now. So that was the problem.
Oh, I thought you just
Oh.
like there was just like no service wherever you went.
That's what I thought too, but I messaged the people because I was mad, and
Yeah.
they were like, "You just haven't paid." Like, oh.
That is so funny, dude.
There's like no phones for Savannah. It's her livelihood, but
Yeah.
no phones for her.
You went through like 5 states, and I was like, in my head, I was like, it just
How
made
did she have no
sense
service?
that you just had no service. That's crazy. That's actually really
To be
funny.
fair, we were on the highway like the entire time, but
Yeah.
Is
you
there
do
no
what you
service
can.
on the highway in America?
Not most of the time. We're in, like, a
Sometimes
rural
it's
town.
spotty.
I was
Yeah,
in
especially if it's
Alabama.
rural.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Scary. Sorry,
Anyways, they're both
Alabama
back,
people.
so
Scary.
They are back.
Yay.
I've honestly, like, halfway through the vacation, I was texting you guys about this, but halfway through the vacation, I kind of gave up. I'm knitting a sweater from the summer I turned pretty. As we know, I've talked about it nonstop. And I was, like, working, like, day in and day out to get it finished. And then at one point I just was like, I don't care about finishing this currently. And then I just stopped. I haven't picked it up in days.
you'll finish it like eventually.
I will. I'm gonna work on it again this week. It was just kind of because the story is based in Cape Cod, or
Yeah.
partially inspired by, I know it's not filmed there, but Jenny Han said it's, like, inspired by. I was like, well, I'm at the Cape. I have to take pictures here. And then I didn't really want to try to force myself to make 2 sleeves and sew the whole thing together in,
Yeah.
like, 3 days. So,
Well,
Gave
your
up on that.
original goal was to finish it before,
yeah.
and then we convinced you to not do that.
Yeah. That's true. That's very true.
We're really good influences.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Just take your time.
it's okay. It'll get finished.
Eventually.
I mean, not all
Soon.
the episodes are even out yet, right? For the second
True.
season.
No.
And I'll take any excuse to talk about it year round, so fine for me.
So every week we get one new row from your sweater.
I just make it drag on for years. Everyone's like, girl, the show has been done for like a decade. And I'm
Yeah.
like, sweater's done.
Here it is. I'm back at the Cape. Here are my pictures.
Yeah, but that was the update that I know the whole world has been dying to know. So.
Yeah, well, obviously. Okay, so that's what Anna's working on. What are you working on, Savannah?
Well, I started my first ever raglan sweater.
You
on
start the white one.
vacation.
Yes.
The white one, yes. I made a pretty good amount, honestly, but then I got to the part where you're supposed to split the yoke into all the different sections, and I got scared, so I stopped.
It's so easy.
I've never
Well,
knit a raglan.
I know it's easy in theory, and the pattern I'm doing is like, it has a full YouTube tutorial alongside it, because it's a free pattern. I wish I knew the name of it. It's really good. I'll post about it whenever I finish the sweater. But I got scared, and so I spent most of my time on vacation reading. I read a 300-page book called Romantic Comedy by Curtis Sittenfeld. It was
I want to
really
read that
bad, in
book.
my opinion.
No!
Oh. Maybe you'll like it. It's very, if you like SNL, you'll like it. It's like fully based off of SNL, which is not my cup of tea, so I probably shouldn't have read it. And then I'm continuing to read the Throne of Glass series. I finally read book number 6, which I had never gotten around to before when I read it for the series for the first time when I was like 15. And that was 660 pages. And so now I'm on the final book, which is only 1,000 pages, and then I'm done
Easy.
forever, and I will be free. So that's
Wow.
what I've been working on. Oh, and I just started a Daisy Days dress, a green one for my friend that I finished Barry yesterday with my mom, and then had a intense dream about Bill Hader.
Savannah has been watching Barry
so, yeah.
and been obsessed with Barry for a long time.
And by a long time, it's been like
It's been
3
like a
weeks.
month.
Yeah, it's been
I feel like you've been texting us about Barry for like genuinely 4
Well,
months.
it's just so condensed. She does it so often that it feels like it's been years.
True.
That's the one.
Not for me. It went over. It was too soon.
Oh wow.
How about you, Morgie?
And you,
What are you up
Morgan?
to?
What am I working on? Currently, yesterday and today, I've been working on taking apart this literal disaster of tangled yarn. It was
Was
like,
that what you posted about?
Yes. I'm not even done. It's like I'm down to
Dude.
2 colors.
Okay, you've made some progress. Progress
and
has
it's
been made.
pissing me off. But we're getting there. Like,
Yeah.
so that's what I've been working on. I'm making a sweater. Basically, I have it here. This is the reveal. Here's the bottom. This is grass.
Okay.
This is water. It's going to be
Cool.
like a river going up. Actually, I don't know which side it's going to go to. And then I'm going to make a little picnic blanket and sew it on here.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so cute.
And
I
then
love
You have the
that.
best ideas.
You really
Thank
do.
you. Thanks.
Pattern?
And-
Tutorial?
Yeah, you're gonna drop pattern.
Goodbye. Bye. I'm logging off now, thank you. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. I watched Heartstopper.
Same. Me and
The
my girlfriend
cutest
watched
show
it in like
in the
3
world.
days. Yeah, it really
In
is.
3 days. I watched... Why is it so loud? I watched season 1 and season 2 in 2 days because I never watched it.
Yeah.
And I was like... I kept getting clips on TikTok and I was like, I guess you've worn
My-
me down. That's what keeps
My
happening.
whole For You page is just Heartstopper.
That's what's been
It's
happening
just Kit
recently.
Connor. It's just Kit Connor, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've been heavily influenced by TikTok into watching
Yeah.
certain things.
Yeah.
Which is not surprising.
Next time I post about having a girlfriend and I inevitably get DMs being like, you have a girlfriend? I'm just gonna send all of the memes of Kit Connor saying, I'm bi actually. I'm bi actually. Actually, I'm bi. Just send
I
all of those
understand
to
this
everyone.
reference.
Yeah.
So,
Savannah, watch the show.
I will. Sorry.
come on, do you not like gay people?
Actually, I'm about to watch Red, White, and Royal Blue when it comes
Okay.
out this Friday.
so excited for that.
Fair.
I think it's
Fair
gonna be
point.
so bad, but I'm
It's a
very
big.
excited.
It's like
No,
a big
I
time
think it's
for
gonna be
book
good.
adaptations.
It really is.
It is.
Like Summer I Turned Pretty.
A-
Heartstopper.
Amazon Prime, I don't have any faith. I'm sorry.
You what?
Amazon Prime, I don't
Yeah.
have any sort of faith in them to produce
Oh.
things well.
I think
If
it'll
it
be
was, like,
okay.
HBO,
No. They.
I think
You
it'll
know
be
what?
okay.
Sometimes they do some good things.
The
Season
Summer I
one
Turned
of
Pretty is
The
actually
Wilds, Yeah. I don't
good.
watch it.
Wilds.
Season 1. Not season 2.
Not season two.
2 was garbage.
Bad.
Season 1 was very good.
It was.
Amazon
very
has
good.
some good shows. I don't know what
It
else.
is. They are hit or
Marvelous
miss at
Mrs.
times.
Maisel. Isn't that Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And The Boys.
multiple
I don't know if
Emmys.
that's produced by Amazon or like just on there.
No, it's an Amazon show. Filmed in Toronto.
Oh, okay. I love that you know every single show that is filmed in Toronto.
Well, it's because
I'm also watching Schitt's Creek.
It's because Morgan majored in film. Did you not know that?
Did you not
Did
know
you
I have
not
a media
know?
degree?
No, that's crazy.
It's not
did
film,
you not know
actually.
that?
It's actually not
Oh
film.
my god. Sorry.
Schitt's Creek was actually filmed in Goodwood, Ontario, not Toronto, so.
Oh, wow. People definitely know multiple cities in Canada.
Get it right.
I just know Canada and then Toronto.
That's what Taylor Swift sees.
Morgan, we were thinking about going to Canada next year.
Where in Canada?
On vacation. And
Whole thing.
Okay, Toronto. And my mom was like, there's nothing to do in Toronto. Like, it seems like the most boring city ever. So,
Fighting.
just thought I'd let you know.
We're in a fight now.
With her mom.
With my mom.
Yes.
Angela will come on the pod and you guys will verbally assault each other. This is especially funny to me because I've never seen her raise her voice at anyone in my life.
I like Toronto. Kate went to Toronto.
Yeah, she did last year.
So, it's
She
fun.
said it was fun.
I like people are like, do you like Toronto? And I'm like, I love Toronto. It sucks. Love it.
That's actually a really good campaign. Like, we've heard of, like, I Heart New York, we've heard of Virginia's for
It
Lovers,
sucks.
and
I love it.
we've heard, It Sucks, I Love It. That's really good. I'm gonna take that. I think that'll really propel my career in advertising, yeah.
Yeah. Your advertising degree.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, well, Don't go to Toronto. See what I care. Don't see Taylor Swift in Toronto. Waiting for the codes.
Dude, don't. We're not
Today-
I'm not gonna get a code.
Today,
because I
listeners,
got tickets
I'm getting a
before.
code.
Anna's getting a
Sorry.
code. Listeners, today is the day that they're supposed to send out the verified fan pre-sale codes for like that new leg of the North American tour that she announced. And we're all patiently, well, not Savannah, me and Anna are patiently waiting.
Yeah, I don't like Taylor Swift, famously. I've never been a fan.
Doesn't like her really at all.
I'm posting that clip
Oh, God.
to socials, and I'm gonna tag
follows
Taylor
me on
Nation.
Tumblr. Please.
I'm gonna tag Taylor Nation.
Dude, the Swifties are gonna hurt you.
God.
Savannah
I
can't.
know, I am a Swiftie, I swear. I used to be the one that hurt other people, I swear. I'm one of you.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Yeah, well,
Alright.
impatiently waiting. That's okay though, because we'll
They'll come through,
all get tickets, and then
and we're all gonna see each other.
and Morgan and I are gonna meet. And we're gonna hold hands.
Oh my god. Goodbye, Savannah. I've already met Savannah, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you don't need to meet her
Yeah, that's
again.
chill.
And it once, no, twice. Twice is enough. 3 times. How many times did we?
You got your film.
Thrice.
That's
Thrice.
I think.
3.
Thrice.
Thrice?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
In London and then in Canterbury. Oh, no, the third time. Okay, I completely forgot. In December, yeah.
That's rude.
LOL.
With your
All the
brother.
times, you guys.
I was, like, kind of in a haze.
You chose not to be there,
So, I just
Anna.
wanted to be
Don't
home.
have a passport. Sorry.
Yeah, come on, Anna.
Whose fault is that?
Not mine. Nothing is ever my fault. Rule 1.
I
Okay.
think it's your fault.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, what's this? Anna has a game for us that she told
Okay,
us about last
okay,
week and
okay.
never explained.
No, because it's funnier if I don't.
So,
So let me pull it up. Now's probably a good time to tell you you do need a pen or paper or your phone or something.
can I use my
Girl.
phone?
Yeah, you can. You just
Yeah.
need something to like write down.
Who has a pen and paper in this economy?
I actually have paper and a pencil next to me.
I have my iPad because I am an iPad baby, and so I was thinking, guys,
This is my phone case.
we obviously we know everything, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right? So I was like, let me put that to the test. But not me, because I don't want to be subject to that. But you guys, I would love to see it. I would love to see you guys get subject to that. So I went to the second most powerful council, the Craft Yarn Council. I
Okay.
pulled up that abbreviation list, okay? And today we're playing a little game I invented called Is It a Crochet Abbreviation or Is It Just BS?
Okay.
Oh,
Treble crochet.
okay. This is
So I'm
fun.
gonna give you 2 abbreviations. Okay. I tried to make it go from easiest to hardest. The last 2 are knitting, not just crochet. So I kind of lied. But the name would sound stupid if I included
I know
knitting.
nothing about knitting.
Okay. Well, you should know
No
everything.
problem.
So I tried to go from like easiest to hardest. One is a real abbreviation with a real meaning, and the other one is just nonsense. It doesn't mean a thing. But you guys should know all of these because you know everything. So are we ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
The first one. You either have PS or PT.
Wait, do we get to know what it's for?
I'm not telling you what it means until after you guess. You just have to know the abbreviation.
PS or PT?
PS
I'm
or
going
PT.
PS because that's my initials backwards.
Are we supposed to be writing these down, or are we just gonna say them?
Well, for some of the
Yeah.
ones later on, I should have elaborated a little. Some of the ones later on are longer, so sometimes it might be easy to like write
Okay.
it down as I'm saying it to like look at it. But
Okay.
the beginning ones are like shorter, so you might not need to write anything down. I am also going to keep track on who's winning. BT done.
I'm gonna go PT just to
Okay.
choose something different.
I'm scared.
Okay, the correct answer is PS. It stands for puff stitch.
Go.
Puff stitch.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've literally used that in my patterns.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, you have a book. You've written so many patterns. Morgan, you've also written a lot of patterns.
I've
You should
written
know
arguably
these.
a lot less than Savannah.
Well, yes, but still. Okay. You've also read, right? Okay.
Yeah, true.
First one was PS puff stitch. Second, SDC or EDC.
SDC? I guess?
SDC or EDC.
You're just making stuff up, man.
I'm gonna go SDC.
Okay.
Yeah.
SDC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are both wrong.
Awesome.
EDC stands for extended double crochet. Don't know what that is, but
I do. Yeah. Okay.
really? That's
Yeah.
really embarrassing. Okay, no points for either of you. Good job.
I've never used it. Embarrassing. You don't even know what it is.
I'm not playing the game, sorry. I'm
Okay,
running
fine.
it. Okay. Next up. This one's longer, so if you want to write it down. I'm a bad visual person, or a
Okay.
audio person. We have BPDTR, or, I warned you, don't look surprised, or DPDTR.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah, BP, because that's like back post,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Final answers?
The first one.
Okay.
Mhm.
You're right. You're both right. That is a back post double,
Double
triple
treble.
crow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double, triple crochet. Okay. Good job. Yay.
Thank you.
Everyone claps. Okay. Up next, we have TCH or SCH.
SCH.
Okay.
That's my no reasoning behind it. I just
Got it.
like single crochet. And that's
Word.
in
I'm
my-
gonna agree.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are both wrong.
Oh,
It's TCH. That means turning chain. Turning chain.
Boo.
no, it does not.
Yes, it does. Are you questioning the authority of the Craft Yarn Council?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, fair. Next. You guys
Okay.
are both doing really good.
Thank you.
We have
Thank you.
YOS or YOH.
YOH. My guess is yarn
Yeah.
over hook.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You guys are both right, guys. Good
Yeah,
job.
sure is.
So proud of you. So proud of you. It is yarn over hook. Good job. Okay, next one. We have CC or CY.
CC.
I'm gonna go CY for the sake of being interesting.
Okay, it is CC.
Okay, awesome.
That means contrasting color.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Who uses these? Not me.
People.
Obviously people, just certainly not us. Okay. This game is going so much faster than I intended. In my head it was going to be like 15 to 20 minutes. We've been playing for like 5
Wheat
minutes.
thins break. Wheat thins break.
Sweet thins.
Little
I don't have any with
intermission.
me,
Oh.
So you guys just
I don't
imagine
have wheat
there's-
thins.
Everyone
I
at
have
home
Pringles.
eat when... No, it doesn't count. Does not count.
Awesome.
Darn.
Everyone
I
at
made
home
spinach
eat some
artichoke
wheat
dip
thins.
earlier.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
intermission over. Are you guys ready? This is a long one. This is
Oh,
a long
God.
one. Okay,
Let me get my
this
phone
one.
out.
TRHDC or EHDC.
What do they want
EHDC.
E even be? I'm going TRHDC.
It is
feel like I'm
EHDC. Savannah,
Extended
you're
half
wrong.
double
What?
crochet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And earlier we had the extended double crochet. So good job, Morgie.
Good memory, Sav. Look at her.
I'm known for my great memory.
Okay. Next.
Yeah.
We have SB or SH.
SH.
Okay.
It's B.
This
Huh?
silence is going to be really fun for people listening.
I know.
I'm giving them. This isn't about me. I'm giving the audience time to think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. Morgan
so
knew it from
considerate.
the minute I said it.
I know all of these. I'm just choosing the wrong one sometimes to keep
playing
things
along.
interesting. What is it? SB or SH?
Correct. SB or SH.
SB.
It's SH. Stands for shell.
Let's go!
Boo.
Shell?
I don't know, girl. Next one. Next one. We have LBL or TBL.
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 I feel like I've seen that. I don't
Yeah.
know what it would
You
Through
guys
back
are both
loop.
right. Yep. Yep. Look at you guys knowing everything. Okay. And then this is our last one before a tiebreaker. Also, by the way, that last one was knitting, so good job.
Thank you.
Oh.
This last one is also knitting, and then I have a tiebreaker if we need it, or if you just
Okay.
want to do another one. I don't know. Okay. WYIF or PYIF. Remember, this is
I
knitting.
feel like I've seen that. I've got a Vogue knitting book, and I feel like that's in it.
me.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so weird.
WY. It's WYF. It's with yarn.
Correct. Oh my god, you guys both got it right. Now we have to
copy
do a tiebreaker.
Are we actually
Tiebreaker. Yeah. Need a second.
Wait, water break. Order.
Yeah. I remember
Sponsored
to.
by Clover Valley.
Sponsored by Awala. Awala, please make your water bottles readily available in the United Kingdom because I want another one.
Hold on.
Stop meowing.
I never meowed, you're hallucinating.
Okay. Anyways, we're doing the tiebreaker.
Okay.
You guys both have 6 points currently. Very good. Very proud. Oh my god, I have like something stuck in my throat. Sorry. Okay, are we ready? This is a long one.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Okay, we have SSPP2 or SPSP2.
Can you repeat that?
Yes. First one is SSPP2. The second one is SPSP2.
What if we answer the same thing?
Whoever answers it first.
SP2.
I'm
Please,
slow.
I'm behind. I'm lagging.
Okay, just both give it, and then if it's still a tie, then it's just a tie.
Okay, wait. Let me think about this.
Okay, you think.
SP2. Because those are my initials again.
Okay.
It worked the first time.
Great point. Really good point.
Yeah. And I'm always right. And I'm always the source of all things good in the world.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
I also think it's SP2.
Okay, that's
You're
tough.
both wrong.
Oh!
Alright, you're both wrong.
Answered the other one.
The first one's like some long ass explanation. It's like slip two stitches knitwise, return those to left needle, pass something over. I don't know, it's a long one. I didn't write the whole thing down. Anyways. Good job, you guys tied. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Did you guys like the game? Did you
that
guys
was
like
fun.
it? Tell me you liked
That
it.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was a good game. Good job.
You tricked
guys,
us. Do you feel like
thanks.
proud and crazy for being able to trick us?
Yes. As I wrote all the ones that I wanted to use down, and then I filled in like their wrong counterparts, and I was trying to sit there thinking of like how can I. So yeah, I just turned it off. But for like the color change one, it was contrasting color CC, but I was like, maybe if I do CY, it'll come across as like change yarn,
You're smart.
you know,
You're smart.
or like.
Yeah.
Or like, thank you. I don't know. I tried to think of something that would be like if I toss like a Z in there, you would be like, yeah, okay, you know. So I was trying to come up with things that actually sounded like something because they all sound stupid. They just do.
This just in, Anna thinks crocheting is stupid.
I do.
I'm gonna get attacked by the
Sorry.
Swifties. Anna is gonna get attacked by all crocheters.
Yeah, because nobody
true.
knows I'm sarcastic by this point. Thanks.
No. We've never discussed that. It's not the entire first 10 minutes of the first episode.
Nope. All right. Well, that's the
Anyways.
game. Yay.
That's a fun game. Good job.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
I have a story for you all. It's
Oh?
from my vacation in Orlando, Florida. We didn't go to Orlando to go to Disney,
Wait,
which was our
wait.
first mistake.
Pause.
I thought you were just going to Jacksonville.
We went to Orlando too.
I need. Hey,
Hello?
I have an actual question.
Yeah.
Actual genuine question.
Okay.
We never. Okay, so pre-vacation, you said, I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, that's true.
You never ended up telling us where you went.
Oh.
So can we get a little context? Because you said Florida, I'm like, how'd we end up there? Last I knew, the first day, you were in, like, Georgia. So,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Day by day overview. It was all driving. So the first day we drove east out of Kentucky, which everyone knows what happens when you drive east out of Kentucky. You get to the Appalachian Mountains. So we went to the Museum of Appalachia, which was incredibly boring,
Cool.
but they had peacocks,
Fun.
so that was cool. Then we went on a comedy tour in Asheville, which was very funny. La Zoom comedy, if you guys are in Asheville, I guess. But Asheville is a very nice city.
Tomorrow.
And then we see
My cousins
we
live. My cousins
in
live
Asheville?
in Asheville.
It's like a
very
popular
nice.
place to live now,
Oh.
yeah. But when we spent the night in some city in South Carolina. We got Steak and Shake for dinner, which I was thrilled about. And then the next day we did a food tour in Savannah, Georgia, which I love Savannah. I've never been there before. Or at
I've been
least
there.
I haven't remembered it. It's a great
been
city,
there, I
right?
think.
It's very beautiful. It's a planned
Yeah.
city, so
Apparently
and
it's
it
very
shows.
old. It's very old, very
It is very
haunted.
old. It is very.
Yes.
We didn't go on a haunting tour. We went on a food tour, but it was very.
We
fun.
did. I did not have fun.
Oh, awesome!
I was in grade 6.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, probably not as fun for you as it would be for adults. Was it like actually haunted? Were there like things?
Fun fact about me, as a child, I was scared of absolutely everything,
Okay.
especially
real.
ghosts
That's real.
Okay.
and like haunted like dolls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just like not a good time for me. Because in my mind, it was like nighttime, obviously.
Yeah.
And they take you around, and what was the vehicle that we went around in? We went around on top of a hearse.
That's really funny.
That was the mode of transport for this haunted tour. And I was having none of it. And my parents are like, you don't really have a choice. I was like, okay. Fine.
Well, you never
Sick.
do when you're in
Thanks,
the
I went.
6th grade.
No.
No.
We did not do that, so
So,
I
yeah.
just get to ride around in a hearse,
Sorry,
unfortunately.
you missed out.
I think we ended the night in Jackson. No, this is where things get blurry. Eventually, I lose all sense of time on these vacations because it's just driving and different
Okay.
states and all that. But we
get
drove
that.
through Georgia. We stopped by the Daytona. Do you know what I'm talking about? The track, NASCAR track thing.
Yeah.
Daytona
yeah.
International Speedway. Yes, very famous.
Yes.
So we did a tour of that. It was like
Oh, I know.
105 degrees outside, and I was miserable, but it was interesting. And
Sure.
then after that, what did we do? We went to. This is my story, okay? This is my truth. Do you want me to come back to the story or continue my vacation, then come back to the story?
Whatever you want.
Okay, I'll.
Listeners, comment below what you
continue.
think's
What you think I will do in the next?
Then we
5
will
seconds.
wait.
Yeah. Re-record.
Next episode. So we went to Orlando for a day. We didn't go there for Disney. Can you believe it? Why would you
That's
go to
a bummer.
Orlando if not for Disney? But my
Great
mom
question.
is a beautiful
That's so true.
soul. We drove down to Tampa just to
just
see a
creative.
stadium. Yeah, just to see a stadium for my brother because he loves taking pictures outside stadiums. We usually tour them, but they weren't open
Sure.
for tours that day. We almost got chased off the property by a security guard because it was not open that day. But and then we drove. You know the part of Florida that's like a little bit extended, like the top part. We drove through that, and then we went up through Alabama. We spent 2 days in Alabama at an Airbnb for fishing for my father. I feel like that says a lot about who my father is as a person. And I spent that time reading. That was when I actually had Wi-Fi access, but it was still spotty because it was in rural Alabama. And we also watched Oppenheimer, which is a great family movie, as Morgan said. And then we did a food tour in Nashville on our way back up, and that was it. Now I'm here again. So back to the story. Yeah, I didn't know. My mom never tells us where we're going. It's just like a region. So Canada's the region next year, maybe.
Love that.
Yeah. So Orlando, right? I'm like hyping this up. It's not even that funny. But in Orlando, there is the Pirates Adventure Dinner Theater or something. It's like a Medieval Times knockoff. We also went to Medieval Times, which is awesome, in our night one, which
I
has
have
never
never
happened
been to
for me
medieval
before.
times in my life.
Same.
Okay, for the
Same.
viewers at home, Medieval Times is the greatest show on earth. It's a dinner show where there's like 6 different knights, and you get seated in one of the knights' sections, and you eat with your hands, and they call it like, it's like a chicken breast, but they call it like dragon wings or whatever. It's so much fun. The knights like fight. There's like sparks flying everywhere. It's so much fun. We'd never won before. Our section had never won. And it's totally not rigged beforehand. But anyways, very exciting to win. So the Pirates Dinner Theater was an obvious ripoff of that, where it was like pirates competing against each other, but it was so poorly organized, and all the actors' mics like were not fitted properly or something, so you could not tell what was going on at a single moment in the show. There were like mermaids and like all these, I don't know, there was a competition. My mom and I got selected to help with one of the competitions because one of the pirates has to win to be the pirate king or whatever. And we were supposed to raise the flag like when he finished his task or whatever. But we were not sure what the task was, what he would do when he was finished. Our pirate won, but we didn't know when to raise our flag. It was very silly. But anyway, at that dinner theater,
That's crazy.
there was you can like order extra stuff like to your table. My dad doesn't like brownies, and that's like the dessert you were getting. So he was talking to the waitress, and he was like, there was cheesecake on the menu. And this is the whole story. He says to her, "Can I get a cheese slice?" And she says, "What?" just to this.
Slice of
That's
cheese,
the entire
please.
story. Yeah, just one slice of cheese on like an American
Just one.
slice of cheese.
Can I get a
It's like
craft
wrapped in
single?
plastic. Yeah.
Which we thought was
That
the
is so
funniest thing on
funny.
earth, and continued to talk about for the rest of the vacation. So
No, that's one of those moments
That's
that you're
fair.
like, you're gonna talk about it the rest of the trip. That is so funny.
That's pretty funny.
Can I get a cheese slice? Please, please,
Can I get a
please.
cheese slice?
Hey, can I get
cheese slice, please?
So that's my
Good.
story. That's my
Wow.
vacation
It's a good story.
We probably
Wow.
drove for like
Trying to think
at
of-
least 36 hours in total. So
Yeah.
When I was in grade 6, this is part of the Savannah trip, we drove from Toronto to Disney World.
wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's
yeah,
a
it's
lot.
like very long.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember where I was going with this.
Okay, sick. Okay, that's okay, because I've also driven down to Disneyland from
Oh my god,
Connecticut.
okay, now I remember.
Okay, it's fine.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. You go,
Savannah was
Morgan.
talking about her being... I will. Savannah was talking about her being in the car for a long time. And we were like, obviously, we took like 2 days to get there and then 2 days to get back. We stopped along the way. But like, at that time, we had one of the cars that had like a built-in DVD player. So we just watched so many movies. And it was great. And like, to keep us quiet, our parents bought us candy.
Yes.
I was like, let's do this again.
See, similar. This segued actually better into my story than me going first. Very similar, except we went from Connecticut down to Florida. And my brother and I, we were just quiet like the whole way. I was probably a very similar age to you, maybe a little bit younger. We were just like sitting there chilling because we had a portable DVD player, so it wasn't like built into the car, but it was like we brought it in the car and like put it in the middle of my parents. And my brother and I just watched hours of SpongeBob. The first day we drove, I believe 16 hours, like straight down to like one of the Carolinas maybe, because we got stuck in a lot of traffic somewhere. I think there was an accident. I don't remember. Like I said, I was young, but we were like so dead silent, just sitting there watching SpongeBob, that whenever we stopped at a Target, my mom was like, "You guys can buy more, please buy more." And my mom doesn't like SpongeBob. She thinks he's so annoying, and she's like, "Please, yeah, you can," because we were just like.
Behave.
I would eat like
Makes
my
sense.
like McDonald's nuggets and we had lunch, you know. But I'm very familiar with the road trip. I've done many of them.
Yeah. Cute. I was gonna say, we're talking about what we're working on before, and I'm working on that like grass water picnic situation. One of my bad habits when knitting or crocheting with multiple colors is I just let that shit tangle. I let it get so tangled, as we saw earlier.
What was that from?
It's a failed project
Oh,
with like multiple colors, and I just didn't.
Yeah.
While I was making the project, I didn't move it around so that it got tangled, and then I undid it, and then it got more tangled.
got it.
But I'm working with like mohair. I'm doing like a strand of 4-ply like wool alpaca blend, and then a strand of mohair, and it's like that does not come apart easily.
No.
And so like I have to be like semi-responsible with like making it properly, but I'm still letting it get tangled. And I will continue doing that.
Awesome.
I truly, I don't know, and I don't do color work a lot, knitting or crocheting. But I don't understand how there's like a way to keep it from getting extremely tangled all the time.
Yeah.
I really
Just
don't think there is.
Being after every row, you gotta like move them around, or use the bobbins.
Yeah.
If you're doing like
Oh,
more
yeah.
intricate color work, but it's like too big for me to do that. So, with that, I did mostly. And for those just listening, I pointed to my Uno vest hanging on my wall. That one I did like smaller bits, and it wasn't too bad. I don't remember. Do not remember.
Make a project, block it out, move on.
I genuinely just have a terrible memory, as we saw 5 minutes ago when I started telling a story, and then immediately forgot what that story was going to be about.
Yeah, no, that's
You
very
guys
real.
wanna hear
Whenever I
another
do... Sure.
I'm lagging, so I keep on interrupting you, and I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me.
No, you're okay. Don't worry. Tell your story. It's better than mine.
That's presumptuous. But my dad, okay, so we live in a rural place, right? And so
Yeah.
in elementary and middle school, I used to be driven to my grandma's house by my mom, which was kind of more in the city, quote unquote, just in a neighborhood. Used to be driven to my grandma's house, stay there for like an hour or two. Then my dad, on his way to work, would pick me up and take me to the end of the street to be picked up by the school bus, because like 20 feet, not 20 feet, probably a couple hundred feet was way too far to walk on my own. So I was sitting in his van. It had one of those DVD players, which is what made me think of this. We had the Kung Fu Panda DVD, and one of the extras was like a music video for Kung Fu fighting. Like everybody was and I watched that on repeat for at least like 3 years, like every single
believe
time
that.
I was picked up. So like it'd be like 20 minutes maybe in between, and I'd just sit there. It was amazing. It was the best thing I'd ever seen in my life, which I completely forgot
makes
about
sense.
until now. So, what about that makes
I love
sense? Me and
unlocking
my
those
kung
memories.
fu obsession.
No, just like this random Kung Fu Panda music video.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, that's funny. I love
Thank
that.
you, thank you.
Okay.
Were you gonna say something, Anna?
I was just gonna say how my bad memory, and like at the
Oh.
end of the year when I do my like wrap up videos, I never remember what I make, and you would think that I'd write it down and try to keep track, but
I
That's how you
genuinely,
post on
the way I
Instagram.
track my things is I just go back to my Instagram and I look at
Yeah.
that's
everything.
exactly what I do. But I make so many little things at times where it's like, whatever. I just have given up keeping track
Yeah.
of like every single thing I've made. That's all I was gonna say. My memory is also very bad. You would think with like how much time I put into a project I'd remember, but I never do.
I also just have like no concept of time. So
Yep.
someone would be like, "How long did it take for you to make this?" And I'm genuinely like, I
Nothing.
could not tell you at all. I have no idea.
Could have been weeks, could have been days, could
Yeah.
have been years. Who knows?
I have no idea.
Savannah, you were telling us about books you were reading before. Anything else you're enjoying? Well, you also talked about your shows.
Yeah. I don't know what my mom
Where
and I
are you
gonna
on
watch.
Schitt's Creek?
Schitt's Creek. I think we're on season 3 or 4. It's going by very fast. My mom enjoyed or was enjoying that more than Barry. I enjoyed Barry more, but I mean now it's over, so I have to enjoy Schitt's Creek more. You guys haven't even seen Barry. You don't even get it. Anyways, so now we have to get a new show probably. But I'm moving back to college next Wednesday, so we only have like a week
I was
left
gonna
of watching stuff
ask.
anyway. Yeah, senior
We
year,
have
guys.
to figure out.
Oh my god, child.
I I keep coughing. I am having like a crisis about not moving back in. Actually. I am
Awesome.
genuinely, I wholeheartedly love school. I really actually do.
Yeah, me too.
And so to not go back, especially because Kate, my girlfriend, is a junior. She's 2 years younger than me. So she has 2 years left. So the fact that, like, I hear all of her stuff of what she is doing and when she's going back, whenever, I'm just like, this is fine. This is fine.
To
But she's
experience
living-
the thrill
she's
of
living
college
with-
again, you can come to Bloomington, Indiana, on September 8th.
So
at
good.
6:30
Thanks, though.
p.m.
So
to
good.
Morgan Stern's books
So good.
in Bloomington, Indiana.
Hey, maybe don't say that.
I'm gonna post it.
Maybe
publicly.
don't
That's
put an
the-
actual address.
That's the
Guys,
book
Anna's
launch
going.
event.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
guys,
Anna's going
I've
to the
never
book launch.
flown. If someone,
Okay.
Morgan,
It'll
if you
be
fly
so
in and fly
fun.
with me,
Oh my god.
you guys, you
you insane?
significantly underestimate the amount of anxiety I live with every day.
Well, what are we supposed
No.
to do about that? Pay $800?
Not bully me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Sorry that I'm friends with
Okay,
you and I
see.
want you to be at an important event in my life. I'll stop asking.
Listen, I love you and I'm
Cute.
honored, but like it makes me anxious.
Next
Enough.
book. Next book. I'll have the launch
Yeah.
event
You're gonna
in
drive
New
to
Write
York.
another
Toronto
one.
when you get tickets?
Actually, yeah, we
Huh?
would drive to Toronto.
How long would that drive be?
Like 6 to 8 hours.
No, that's not bad.
Oh,
No.
6 to 8
That's like
hours.
The
genuinely 'cause-
parking. The cost of parking will be bad.
Well, I'll just park at your house.
Okay, that's fair.
We've done, like I said, we've done a lot of road trips, me and my family, and I'm trying to get tickets
Yeah.
with my parents because my parents
Cute.
have never seen the Eras tour, and they're actually genuinely big Taylor Swift fans because we started listening to her during debut.
Oh.
I was like 5 because we're a country music family, so I listened to all
Yeah.
that growing up. But whatever,
Same.
that's not here nor there. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm just sad about not moving back into college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partially because, like, you know, my college years are in the COVID years, so it messed things up like a lot of other people, you know. I think that's very relatable. But
Yeah.
I'm just, like, so sad. Like, Savannah, you're gonna be like, I moved back in, and I'm gonna be like, no.
Well, I actually have better Wi-Fi
sad
then,
for
so
me.
I'm very excited for that. To not live
That's
in the
good.
middle of nowhere with only one
Yay.
service provider available. I'm kind of torn between like being excited that like, oh my god, like senior year, and also like I want to be done with college so badly. I also love school. I love learning.
There you
I love
go.
everything. I thought I was gonna like become a professor and like go to grad school when I first started college, and then I read like 1 or 2 academic papers, and I was like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I love
Every
school.
time, like, every
Yeah.
time I write some sort of academic paper
Mhm.
in communications, which is just so obnoxious, because that was my capping. We had to do, like, a research project. Beforehand, I'm like, I can do this easy. I can go into academia, and then I write it, and I'm miserable. I'm not meant to be that smart. I'm really not. I'm not cut out for it.
Sometimes I think about the essays that I wrote in university, and it's like laughable.
Yeah.
About like the topics. I'm like, I could talk to my friends who are like in political science and like the papers that they're writing, and I'm like writing about the fandom of Harry Potter.
My favorite class I've
No, that's
ever
good. I
taken
love that.
was like a gender
was a-
studies
yeah, it was a good
fandom
essay.
class, and it was I wrote my final paper on like Larry Stylinson and like just the phenomenon of like fandoms like queering their people and like how that gets mixed up whenever it's real people, and those are real people with real lives and real relationships. So
It's actually very interesting.
That's crazy.
isn't it?
I
I
wrote
thought
my
it was
last
the most
essay.
interesting thing.
That's cool. My last paper in university was about like TikTok and Charlie D'Amelio and how it's like the 6th wave of reality programming.
Oh,
I think it was a good essay, honestly.
Why do you guys have interesting topics?
I have a media degree.
My capping paper was on like interpersonal communication and perceiving texts different generationally.
oh yeah. No, that's also super interesting.
Stuart
I think.
Hall.
It just doesn't sound as fun. Does not sound as fun. We've gotten so off track.
Anyways,
Morgan,
thank
what
you
have,
so much for listening.
Morgan, what have you been loving recently? Tell
What?
me what
Heartstopper.
you've been. Yeah. Okay. What else?
That's a really great question. It was mainly that.
Barbie.
Barbie. I need to see it again.
I do want to.
It's coming out on digital on like September 6th. I can wait.
That soon?
Yeah. It's actually not bad.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
My
how
book is
quickly
coming out
things
September
are
5th,
like going from
so I'm just like
theaters.
Barbie.
So which one's better? Where's my book?
Where's my book? We're not getting into this.
No, we aren't.
That
No, we
is
aren't.
kind of. That's kind of impressive, how fast it's coming out.
I
feel like
I just saw
so
that
many
on Twitter.
people-
I don't know if it's true, but I read it and I was like,
So
Okay.
many people are like averse to going to theaters now for whatever reason. That's fine. So it's
I
like
love seeing
not
movies in
shocking.
theaters.
Same. Very much same. I think it's a better experience.
But we used to have to wait like months for a movie to be out of theaters, and then you wait, and then it goes to digital or it goes to like DVD.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But now
Bring
things are
back
going to digital like
DVDs.
so fast.
Yeah.
Do you have a DVD player?
In my home, yeah.
Nice. I like
I
DVDs
just-
because you would get like my favorite part of DVDs were like the BTS.
Yeah.
Like I want to
Yes.
see them.
Yes.
I want to see them filming. I want to see that behind the scenes. I want to see the bloopers.
Okay. Anything else you've been loving? Just Heartstopper?
Heartstopper was really adorable. I have not had time to like enjoy things.
Awesome.
You and your very demanding job.
I've been very busy. Love that job.
Love it.
No, it's good. It keeps me busy. But yeah, I haven't really had much time to do things. I've been loving knitting this sweater. It's really soft. Yeah,
Cool.
that's it. Oh my god, I got Noah Con tickets for February.
Oh, nice.
Jealous. So
Yeah.
jealous. I love his
that's fun.
stuff. As a
Me
New
too.
Englander, really resonates. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're basically a New Englander. It kind of fits, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're close.
Yeah. Like, it's in that same area. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
North America.
The whole thing. The little thing they like to call.
So yeah, that's what I'm living. Those tickets and spending money.
Work.
And that's it.
Nice. That's fun.
Did you say yours, Anna?
No. I'm
Okay,
waiting
what
to
you-
not
what have
bring it
you
up
been
myself.
loving? What have you been
Thank you
loving,
for
Anna?
asking. Thank you for asking, Morgan. Also Heartstopper.
Of course.
It's very cute, of course. I read 2.5 books on vacation.
Nice.
That's a lot.
One was a reread. I reread Book Lovers. Me and one of my friends are doing like a little book club.
Yes.
So I reread Book
Cool.
Lovers by Emily Henry. Very good. I liked it before. I like it now. I'm looking at my books over there. I have a whole stack. I read Better Than the Movies. It's like a YA romance. I thought it was super cute. I also read Meet Me at the Lake, which is an adult romance. I thought it was okay. I thought it was honestly a little bit hyped up, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it was a cute story. I just started reading Hunger Games for the first time.
Can
Which
we
is-
buddy read that?
we've talked
'Cause
about
I want to
this.
read them before the Ballad of Songbirds and
Yeah.
Snakes comes out in November. We should buddy
My
read
goal
Yes.
is just to finish
I'll
the
pause.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes book before before the movie comes out. I started this book months and months ago.
that. Awesome.
We are so similar in the way we read. Savannah, I'll text
don't
you about it.
read.
We'll read it at the same time.
Yes.
Can you include me in this?
No.
Are you going to read it with us?
I
Yeah.
already read it in 2012.
An
No,
OG.
then we're
I
not
was
going to.
9, sorry.
Sue me.
Could you not read at the age of 9?
Okay.
I don't know.
And then, oh my god, I just watched Titanic for the first time.
I have never seen Titanic.
I do not like
It was
Titanic
very
that much.
long.
It's so
I
long.
thought it was good. It was
I just
very
don't
long.
care to watch it.
It just kind of like, in my mind, begs the question of like, why are we romanticizing and like commercializing off of like a tragedy? But hey, that's not a conversation
That is
for today.
That is most of the Oscar movies
I know.
to this day.
Stop
I
romanticizing
understand.
the Titanic, guys. Stop romanticizing the Titanic.
It's just a little
You're
weird.
gonna have to
me.
take it up with Mr. James.
Okay, got it. I'll send an email. But yeah,
My
I
light
watched
just
that.
died.
Awesome.
Oh,
That was really rude.
I think that's a cue. I think that's a cue to end
Haunting.
this. We've been talking for way too long about things that have no relation to fiber arts on a
No.
fiber arts podcast. So,
Well,
okay, someone else
entertaining.
do the outro. I did it last time.
I don't have it open.
I have it.
That's
but
not
I'm
my
lagging,
problem.
so I never want
Okay.
to volunteer to do things.
Thank you
Um,
so much for listening.
Am I doing it or are you?
You do it. I don't have it open.
Okay. Okay. It starts with thanks for listening. So I was like, oh my God, you're good at this. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Crochet Authority. If you liked it, which we know you did, make sure to rate it 5 stars and give us the best review possible wherever you can. And make sure to stay up to date with us on Instagram and TikTok at the Crochet Authority. Also follow our personal accounts on social media because we are so perfect. Bye.
Bye.